What's good, comic fans? This is Campfire Comics, and we're here to talk about Fear the Walking Dead. Just premiered tonight, and it's freaking awesome, and we're going to talk about this. We're probably going to talk about this show every Sunday night after it comes on, after me and Nate watch it. But you're here with Campfire Rich.
And I'm Campfire Nate, and we are definitely excited to talk about this. It's only going to be 6 episodes long, just like the original Walking Dead season, but I don't know. This first one was pretty interesting, man. I liked getting to see what happened. Right when the virus first started. It was very just kind of like people didn't really want to believe, wasn't sure. There's kind of like there's some kind of sickness going on, and no one really understood what it was all about. But man, it was intense. I ain't gonna lie to you. After I had to go out to my car to get my headset, man, I was looking over my shoulder. It gave me a little bit of a more of that old school zombie movie vibe, very with Walking Dead, the zombies are there, you're not really scared of them. This kind of made the zombies a little bit more scary, man. Like you didn't know when something was just gonna bam pop out around the corner.
They're not even cautious. They're not that cautious walking around because they're not expecting it. Yeah. They don't believe. Of course, the one person who sees a zombie is a drug head, cracked out on heroin all the time. So,
yeah, I know.
But it's like, yeah,
right.
Sure.
He doesn't even believe it. Like he's not even sure. He's like, man, I'm he doesn't know if he had a bad trip or if he really saw this stuff, man. And he's, I think it was great, like the whole time, And the dude, I don't know who the actor is, but he does a really good job, man. He played this really skitzed out freaking drug head.
I felt sorry for him.
He did a great job.
I felt sorry. Of course, you kind of feel sorry for him after you see the zombie. I was kind of like, whatever. But until, the end, after he shot that dude and I went back to look for the body and the body was gone, like he didn't, like at that point, he's like, I'm crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, he's
breaking down completely because it's like, I promise this dude was here and I shot him. I don't know where his body is. He couldn't just and I was like, dang, this dude, he thinks he's crazy. I'd probably think I was crazy if those things happened to me too. But it was awesome because it gave you, like you was talking about, that classic feel. My wife, she's pulling the covers up over her eyes and stuff. They did a really good job of building the suspense, and I'm glad they didn't waste any time whatsoever. You could have had this long drawn out about this virus and how the government was doing this, and no, a little bit setting up the characters and kind of showing the different, main people that's going to be popping up in this or that they're going to be following. And then it was just like zombie at the beginning. You see it on the news, which is pretty creepy, and then you get it at the end. So you're getting to see 3 zombies, I think, in this one. Lots of blood and gore, no holding back, just jumped right into it, and I'm glad.
Yeah, I really like how it started off. It wasn't like, everything's just... I can only imagine they sit around and really debated on how to start this off. Because, you want to introduce these zombies, but you don't want to be like, some guy's taking out the trash and all of a sudden, a zombie. You needed to introduce it in a way that made you scared, but at the same time, put it out there without a whole lot of people being aware of it. Because, it's like if everyone knew at one time, hey, there's 5 people out there that have the zombie, they would have killed them all and it wouldn't have been an issue. But it's that fear, and I think, that spreads throughout the people of not being sure what's going on, which is going to cause this thing to be what it turns out to be, which I guess that's probably where they got the name Fear, because it plays a big part. You see them watching, on, little videos on YouTube or whatever, and they're like, look at this guy, and they're like, oh, it's fake, it's not real. So they're playing back and forth off of each other, like, no, that's not real. How many things have we seen on TV and we look at it and we're like, man, that's not real.
It's fake.
Some of that crap could have been real.
You said something about Fear the Walking Dead, and I'm sure you saw the little advertisement or trailer for the next episode. It was like, people do evil things not because of you. People do evil things because of fear. So it looks like for the next couple episodes, maybe even for this first 6, which obviously is going to be with the zombies, but you're going to see how crazy the human, like in masses, can get. You already see a lot in The Walking Dead already, everybody turning on one another and, survival of the fittest type deal. But you're going to get to see it in masses now because of how many people there are, and it's going to be intense. I don't know how I feel about this broken family, the smart aleck daughter and the crackhead son, and you got this guy, his son don't want nothing to do with them, and, obviously these are all going to play. And I hope they don't focus a lot on that, and you know, I love you now or I don't love you, and I'm going to keep secrets from you and do, you know, I'm sure they will, but
I think I think the whole reason was just to kind of, you know, spread it out. I mean, because you got this guy, his son, his ex-wife, their, you know, family obviously aren't close by. So you're going to have that. I mean, imagine if you were in it immediately, you'd want to get to your family or make sure you got all the people that you cared about safe.
Right.
You know,
right.
So they're going to put you in that situation. I mean, just from seeing the trailers, it looks like he's going to be trying to get to them. And he's seen it firsthand. You know, the three people right now at the end of the thing is the mom, the crackhead son, and this and her boyfriend. You know, they've seen it firsthand. This isn't no, you know, glitchy YouTube video.
Oh, yeah.
This is straight up. You know, we hit this dude with a car. He got back up. We hit him with another car, or the same car again. He's still alive. You know, he's all jacked up and everything, which I think looked great. And but he's still alive. Now, something I do want to point out, and I don't know if you noticed that, but I'm pretty sure the mom got bit.
Pretty sure what?
The mom got bit. It really looked like she got bit.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they try to make it look like that because it seemed like he knocked the hand away right at the minute. It was like, yo,
what's wrong? Kind of, but then it was kind of like she was clutching it, like.
It did seem like she clutched it, but if she gets bit, she's got to be one of the major characters in this thing, right?
Yeah, but what does that say? I mean, you know, it's the first season. You know, they could. Yeah, I'm not saying. I mean, Walking Dead, they kill people off all the time.
No, I like that's one thing about this show. You can pretty much tell. You can't tell. Like everybody's up to die, but I don't think she is. I feel like her and her husband are pretty known that they're gonna live for a little bit. I feel like that girl's boyfriend, he's alive. You know, he ain't texting. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's gonna pop up later. And I'm willing to bet her ex-husband or ex-boyfriend or whatever, I'm assuming ex-husband, he pops up later on too. Yeah. Not in the next episode or anything, but you know they made that comment like, "Oh, I'm batting 500." She made a comment about her son being, you know, it's in his blood, which means
like his
dad was probably in that same spot, heroin addict. She probably been in dives like that all the time. I wouldn't be surprised if he makes an appearance later, just for drama purposes.
Yeah, right. And I mean, you figure too, like with just them running into like you're gonna. I mean, Los Angeles is the biggest city, you know, in the United States. So I mean, just imagine, you know, what we're used to in Walking Dead is, you know, these guys in rural parts of Georgia, you know, and running into these massive quantities. I mean, even when they were like in Atlanta, which is like one of the biggest cities in this area. Okay, take that now, quadruple it times plus.
Right.
I mean, you know, you got Los Angeles. I mean, just imagine.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy, you know, for sure.
90% of those people being affected, dude. It could be chaos. So, you know, I don't know. I just when I saw that, I was like, man, did she just get bit? I'm not saying that they might not even show anything about that, but you got to remember, it took them a while to kind of figure out, like from the original Walking Dead, like exactly how people turned. You know, you could get bit and they were like, oh yeah, you're gonna turn into a zombie. Well, yeah. Sometimes people just died of normal causes and all of a sudden they were turning into zombies. I mean, it took them a while to realize it doesn't matter. If you die, you're gonna turn into a zombie. Yeah. You know, like they had to learn that. These people don't have a clue.
Well, they do now nothing. Because they just shot that dude.
Well, I'm just saying, it's going to be a learning process.
Right, yeah, they're not going to be like, oh, you got bit. Oh, you've got 48 hours and you're going to start turning. We got to keep an eye on. Yeah, you're right. People are going to get freaked out. They're going to be loving on somebody, holding them, hugging them, and then they're going to be all of a sudden biting on them. That's inevitable. That's going to happen.
Exactly. You're not going to know. But I'm excited. Yep. I mean, the first episode got me pumped. I'm looking forward to it.
I love it. They did a good job.
I'm looking forward to.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was just saying I'm looking forward to the rest of them for this season. They've already signed on for a second season. It'll be more of an extended season, more like that 16 episodes. So I'm excited for these 6, man.
Yeah, definitely. They jumped right into it. So it looks like we're going to get plenty of action for each episode. It ain't going to be long and drawn out. Plenty of zombies, lots of blood, lots of killing. And what's not to like about that? But that's it. That's all for this video. I want you to like, comment, subscribe. Man, get in the conversation. Let's talk about this. You know, what do you think's going to happen? You think people's going to, pop in? Or this chick, you think she got bit, let us know. I'm Compire Rich.
I'm Compire Nate.
Hit us up on Twitter. Until next time, we out.
See ya.